सेव किया था ना?
मैं सिर्फ इसलिए गया था क्योंकि उसने मुझे कॉल किया, that's it. But listen तो.
Save it for someone else.
जिंदगी में सेव करना जरूरी है, मगर जब बात पैसों की हो, सिर्फ सेविंग से काम नहीं चलेगा। इक्विटी म्यूचुअल फंड्स में इन्वेस्ट कीजिए और अपने सेविंग्स को आगे बढ़ने का मौका दीजिए।
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.
BJP is often described as a perpetual election fighting machine, as a party that's in a permanent campaign mode, as if an election was always around the corner. In India, an election is always around the corner. So there is no judgment, there is no value judgment on a party being perpetually in election mode. You might in fact ask questions about a party that might have pretensions to national power, but may sometimes go into long periods of hibernation or maybe a sulk, as it seemed happened with the Congress party after the 2019 Lok Sabha election loss. Yes, you can call it sulk, you can call it a sense of shock, whatever. The BJP, no such thing. The BJP just suffered big setback, in fact one of its biggest setbacks in some time, when it got really humiliated in Karnataka, a state it really valued ruling its only foothold in the south. It not just got defeated there, it actually ended up getting half the number of the seats that the Congress got. So it's not even as if a coalition came into power removing the BJP, but the Congress came into power by itself at twice the number of seats. So it's not as if any Operation Kamal or Jod Tod, Samdam Dandbed is possible in Karnataka. So that was a big humiliation for the BJP. That setback, how quickly has the BJP absorbed, that we can see in BJP's actions. One of those is in Maharashtra. We talked about it just yesterday in episode 1263. But importantly, see it also in the important changes the BJP has announced today in its state leadership. If you think of the states, each state as the stage, then you look at the dramatis personae in terms of the people involved. So two of these states, very interestingly, are in the south. That is Telangana and Andhra. Andhra BJP has 0. It drew a blank the last time, does not have an MP, does not have much of a prospect also of getting an MP by itself. So what is the BJP doing there? Telangana BJP got a surprise 4 seats the last time. 4 seats out of 17. This despite the fact that in the state elections just a few months earlier, in fact 5 months earlier, BJP had got all of 1 seat. So that was a big statement of power and arrival in Telangana. BJP basically said, we've arrived in Telangana. We won 4 important seats also from key constituencies into Lok Sabha. Now that is where 2 of the changes are. The other 2 changes, one is in Jharkhand. I told you each state is different. Andhra BJP does not have a seat there, does not seem to have much of a chance, but at the same time has made interesting changes there. Telangana BJP won 4 seats. If at all, it cannot make an improvement on the 4 seats it won the last time against the run of play. It does not want to lose them. It wants to at least retain those. Jharkhand in Lok Sabha BJP did all right, but it lost control of the state government. And once again, it lost control of the state government. One of the things that really did not work for the BJP in Jharkhand was winning the election the previous time, 2014, and handing over power to a non-tribal. That is Raghubar Das. That government, BJP lost elections under that chief minister, and since then Raghubar Das has been banished. So that is the other state in which the BJP has made a change. That's a state that the BJP ruled. That's a state in which the BJP got a bunch of Lok Sabha seats, and again they want to at least retain those, if not improve on that already high tally. And then there is yet another state where BJP won 2 seats, but 2 seats only in alliance with the Shiromani Akali Dal. Shiromani Akali Dal has gone away. At this point, if there is an election in Punjab, with Aam Aadmi Party having become so popular there, prospects at this point would be the BJP not getting any seat in Punjab. Sunny Deol seat in Gurdaspur, maybe last time there was a star factor there. Earlier the seat was held by Vinod Khanna. Now one more macho Punjabi star had come in, but he hasn't done very much for his seat. And also, without the Akali Dal, the Sikh vote, whatever Sikh vote the BJP got in Punjab came through the Akali Dal. That is not guaranteed right now, unless the BJP again ties back up with the Akali Dal. We'll come to that in just a minute. So that's the other state in which the BJP has made changes. So look at the states where the BJP has made changes and you can see why. They've just suffered a setback in Karnataka. So they are trying to reach out to states where they might be either weak or states where they might worry that they have dissensions and some of the same ills that ruined their chances in Karnataka, particularly party infighting. Those have to be countered right now. Now, the prime example of that, say, is Telangana. Telangana is a state where the BJP won 4 seats the last time. In Telangana, the head of the BJP is Bandi Sanjay Kumar. Bandi Sanjay Kumar is an old BJP person. He's quite popular, he's quite voluble, he's very vocal, he's somebody who makes headlines all the time. He also rubs a lot of people the wrong way. Now, he was also praised quite recently by Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself for his organizational skills. He's now been removed. Now, why has he been removed? He's most likely been removed because he was at odds with many other leaders within the party. These are original BJP leaders or some of those that the BJP had now borrowed or some of those who had defected to the BJP recently. These include Itala Rajender, who was the finance minister in KCR's BRS or their TRS government. He fell out with KCR, contested on a BJP ticket in a by-election, won the by-election, and he was hoping, he sees himself as a chief ministerial candidate. So he and Bandi Sanjay Kumar, who's an original BJP wala, BJP RSS wala, and who's been the party chief, they've been at odds with each other. Bandi Sanjay Kumar has similarly been rubbing some of the original BJP people also the wrong way. So the BJP doesn't want to repeat there of Yediyurappa versus Bomai versus so-and-so versus so-and-so versus so-and-so. So what have they done? They've taken Bandi Sanjay Kumar out of the way. What happens with them, we'll see. Maybe he'll get a cabinet berth in Delhi. We'll see. All that stuff is in the air. But he's now been replaced, and he's been replaced by G. Kishan Reddy. G. Kishan Reddy was a cabinet minister in Delhi for culture, tourism, and very importantly, Department of Northeastern Affairs. And as we can see, Northeastern Affairs right now, whoever is handling that ministry might have some questions to answer, or maybe that ministry, that portfolio needs a different minister. But that is not the reason why G. Kishan Reddy has been moved into this job as the head of the party in Telangana. The reason that's happened is because he seemed to be a more amiable person, an experienced politician, and more likely to carry everybody together. Now, in this process, if Bandi Sanjay Kumar is quote-unquote accommodated, and others are also, other claimants to power there, other senior leaders in Telangana are also given some positions that the party believes that it may be able to secure some peace before the next election. Now, what happens to other leaders in the BJP in the state? The BJP has Itala Rajender, who was a stalwart taken from TRS/BRS, but BJP also has Kiran Kumar Reddy. Kiran Kumar Reddy, nice guy, former cricketer, I think played Ranji Trophy. Kiran Kumar Reddy became Congress Party's Chief Minister of Combined Andhra. Around time this big upheaval was taking place after Y.S. Rajshekar Reddy's tragic death in a helicopter crash. Then Mr. Rosaiya became Chief Minister. Then Kiran Kumar Reddy became Chief Minister, but really was not a heavyweight in local politics. And once the state split, he's now been taken away in the party's national executive. That is like saying that we have a key leader also from Andhra Pradesh, former Chief Minister of the state. That's because BJP has paucity of its own leaders, of its own homegrown leaders in these states. And where it does have that paucity, it has no hesitation borrowing people from the Congress party. So he, to that extent, between Andhra and Telangana, is the senior most, the most prominent import from the Congress in the BJP. So that move is a significant one. And Itala Rajender, the TRS/BRS import, he has been made in charge of the election management committee of the BJP within the state. So BJP is trying to bring about peace as also distribute the spoils while it's not in power in Telangana among these taller leaders in Telangana. So that is the big change that they've made in Telangana. Now from Telangana, you look at Andhra. Andhra is an unusual state for the BJP because BJP in the past, when they were in alliance with TDP, and when TDP was the main party in Andhra besides the Congress, the BJP had some bit of a foothold. They could make some few gains in Andhra in partnership with the TDP. Now that alliance is gone. TDP and BJP have come together and fallen apart. Similarly, TDP and Congress have come together and fallen apart. So TDP right now is a kind of a free radical in Andhra politics. And it had seemed for some time that the BJP and TDP were coming closer towards an alliance. But what the BJP has done right now, its latest step would indicate to us that the BJP has given up on that idea. Because who have they appointed as the chief of their party in Andhra Pradesh? It's Daggubati Purandeswari. Daggubati Purandeswari is the daughter of N.T. Ramarao. N.T. Ramarao is the founder of Telugu Desam party, also the founder of the dynasty, the ruling dynasty in Andhra, which has run the state for a very long time. His party, Telugu Desam party, is now controlled by the son-in-law. The son-in-law is Chandrababu Naidu. So while Chandrababu Naidu controls Telugu Desam party, or he leads Telugu Desam party, controls maybe is not such an apt word. He's the leader of Telugu Desam party, the Supremo. He would have thought that because he has a committed bunch of vote in Andhra, although he was defeated very badly by Jagan the last time, BJP will see a percentage or benefit in tying up with him, and that tie-up would have brought TDP many other benefits also. And TDP is one of those parties which is quite happy to tie up with anybody. There are no heavy ideological encumbrances with that party. Any party which has been on both sides, Congress and the BJP, would at least convince you that that party does not have an ideological issue. So there may have been an expectation, and it looked like that the two parties were exploring coming back together again. But now that his sister-in-law, Purandeswari, has been made the BJP chief in Andhra. Now, I'm not saying that an alliance is now ruled out. Families also come together. Family members who might have been estranged, might have been on the opposite sides, can also come together. The fact is that while TDP was under Chandrababu Naidu, Purandeswari had joined the Congress party. She was a Congress MP, not just a Congress MP. She was a Congress party Minister of State for Education in Delhi. Education was those days called Human Resource Development Ministry. He was MOS HRD in Delhi, and I can tell you this, that she was very highly regarded by Dr. Manmohan Singh as one of his brightest younger ministers in his Council of Ministers. She was also a Minister of State in the Central Cabinet, while Y.S. Rajshekhar Reddy, who was a Congress stalwart, was still around and Chief Minister of Andhra, and Andhra was together. So it also means that her presence in the Central Council of Ministers had the endorsement also of Y.S. Rajshekhar Reddy. Now she's been made the head of the BJP in Andhra. It's a signal both to TDP as well as to Jagan. What game is the BJP playing? It will unfold. We can make speculations right now, but you can see that the BJP is now putting very special focus on Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Now switch from Andhra and Telangana to Jharkhand in the tribal heartland of East Central India. Jharkhand is a state where BJP has been strong in the past, where the RSS has a very strong grassroots organization. BJP has again this time put a tribal in charge. BJP experimented with building non-tribal leadership there. They hoped somehow that the tribal vote will remain with them, but the leadership will be with non-tribals. That experiment failed. Their party chief minister was Raghubar Das, who was a non-tribal. The party chief himself, Deepak Prakash, member of parliament, also was a non-tribal. Now, that non-tribal party chief has been removed and he's been replaced by Babulal Marandi. Now, Babulal Marandi is a very interesting character, political character. Very interesting in the sense that he's an original RSS member. He's an original RSS member who contested his first election from Dumka in 1991 on BJP ticket and lost. In 1996, He again contested, this time against Shibu Soren, the founder of Jharkhand Mukti Morcha and the Dada, the big daddy of tribal politics in Jharkhand. He lost again, but only by 5,000 votes. So that shows that he had some juice in his politics. In 2000, when NDA won power in Jharkhand, he was made chief minister. So he became the first NDA, or in this case, let me say, BJP chief minister of Jharkhand. That did not last very long. That's because he had his rivalry with another tribal leader within the BJP, that is Arjun Munda. So that rivalry carried on, and at some point in 2003, BJP made him leave and Arjun Munda became chief minister. Babulal Marandi did not like that. In the course of time, he resigned from the BJP and he resigned from the seat in Kodarma, Lok Sabha seat in Kodarma, which he had won. In 2006, he resigned, then contested as an independent from the same seat in the by-election that followed and won that election. With him, 5 MLAs had also left. He founded his own party, Jharkhand Vikas Morcha, on whose ticket he won the Lok Sabha election again in 2009. But in 2014, in the Modi wave, he lost. Since then, he had been sort of meandering and not getting any great purchase on the ground. In 2020, because he had checked out everything else, now Congress and JMM were in power in the state. He had no proximity to power anywhere. His party had mostly lost relevance in many ways. So in 2020, he merged his party, Jharkhand Vikas Morcha, JVM, into the BJP. So he came into the BJP. BJP then nominated him to be the leader of opposition in the assembly. That the speaker did not allow, because the speaker said that there is an old case of disqualification under anti-defection law pending against him, so he cannot be leader of opposition. So if the man could not be leader of opposition because he had had his homecoming, his Ghar Vapsi in 2020 after a 14-year estrangement. For 14 years, the equivalent of Lord Ram's, Bhagwan Ram's Vanvas or exile, right? He came back into the party, and now the party has made him the state chief. That's a signal to the tribals. That's also an admission of the fact that the BJP regrets having lost such a tall tribal leader. And again, the idea that even in the tribal zone, just the name of Narendra Modi would get you all the votes you need, particularly the tribal votes. The BJP has accepted that that isn't working, and that's why this is a significant change there. BJP had tried other things. BJP had made a tribal the president of India, and they thought that might work. Now, Karnataka itself gave an indication that in the tribal zones of Karnataka, while the BJP talked about a tribal, India's first tribal becoming president of India, it did not work at all. So once again, the acceptance or the admission of the fact that in tribal zones, BJP needs tribal leaders. Now, in 2003, these two leaders were fighting, Babulal Marandi and Arjun Munda, and BJP made the choice of one or the other. At this point, both are accommodated in power. So Babulal Marandi is the state president, Arjun Munda is a cabinet minister for tribal affairs. So both of them now have been empowered, which finally brings us to Punjab. Now, I've mentioned to you more than once that the BJP has no hesitation, compunction, importing quote-unquote talent wherever it's available, including from the Congress party. In fact, I would say especially from the Congress party, because the Congress party has the most number of sort of frustrated leaders. Now, you might say that leaders might like to say that they are frustrated because they don't like the ways of the high command, but they are also frustrated because they are not seeing any possibility of power in the foreseeable future, or maybe it's a combination of both factors. So in Punjab now, the BJP has removed its own native, that means its original partyman Ashwini Sharma as the party chief, and they have appointed Sunil Jakhar. Sunil Jakhar is the former PCC chief in Punjab, Pradesh Congress Committee chief. Between 2017 and 2021, he was the PCC chief. Now he left in the wake of Amrinder leaving. That is when the Congress High Command suddenly took those inexplicable steps in Punjab, removing Amrinder, appointing Channi in his place, appointing Navjot Singh Sidhu, which left Sunil Jakhar very angry. So Sunil Jakhar also joined the BJP, as did Amrinder Singh. Today you have a situation where BJP's tallest quote-unquote leaders in Punjab are both fairly recent Congress imports. So that's Amrinder Singh and Sunil Jakhar, who's now the party chief, BJP party chief in Punjab. Now Sunil Jakhar is a 3 times MP on the Congress ticket from Punjab, from Abohar. Once from Gurdaspur, he won the by-election. That followed Vinod Khanna's death. Then he contested against Sunny Deol and lost, although not by a very large margin. So he is quite a sizable leader in Punjab. But you know what? In Punjab for the BJP is worried about those 2 seats that they won from Punjab the last time. What is the BJP's concern right now? BJP is already fighting the 2024 election. And the point at which they are beginning on the drawing board is the result of 2019. So they are worrying about states where they think they might lose seats. So they might lose seats in Telangana. Now they might lose seats in Karnataka after this election result. They might lose seats in Punjab. In fact, unless they have an alliance with the Akali Dal and they do something drastic in Punjab, chances are that they will lose those 2 seats in Punjab. They might lose some seats in Maharashtra. So you've seen already NCP has been broken in Maharashtra. That's all a step in the same direction. So once again in Punjab, the BJP is setting itself up for 2024. They haven't appointed a Sikh, the party chief in Punjab. The very idea of appointing a Hindu party chief in Punjab, but a Hindu with some weight, not one of the many familiar RSS leaders who does not carry much popularity or much weight. Sunil Jakhar is somebody who has a following in his areas, that is a certain territory of Punjab, particularly Abohar, Fazilka, Firozpur, those areas where his father was very popular. His father, by the way, was Balram Jakhar, very tall leader, tall in more ways than one. Very tall leader politically, very tall leader physically also. He was the Speaker of Lok Sabha and very respected and much admired Speaker of Lok Sabha. So Sunil Jakhar also has that legacy, has a vote bank, not a very big one, but has a vote bank. That's a signal also to the Hindus of Punjab that it isn't just the RSS, that the BJP has other more important Hindu leaders. But it's also a signal to the Akali Dal that we are rebuilding in the state and we are keeping our doors open for you, because we might have more resources, but we acknowledge that we cannot win seats on our own because we cannot get the Sikhs to vote for us. So once again, I would say that possibility of alliance is very open and some stuff is going on behind the scenes. And I will not be surprised if over the coming few weeks, you see some really serious moves made in Punjab to repair the relationship between the BJP and the Shiromani Akali Dal and to bring them back together again. So once again, if you see all the changes made in these 4 interesting states, one, you can see that the BJP has learnt its lessons from Karnataka, and instead of sitting back and licking its wounds, it's actually employing those lessons very quickly to do repair work elsewhere, to plug any breach that exists anywhere. Second, that the BJP has no compunction, no hesitation getting its leaders or importing leadership from anywhere, especially the Congress party. And third, that the BJP, whatever else the others might be doing, the BJP has already begun the campaign for 2024.